गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय 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 राधा रमण हरि बोल 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 हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण जय जय राधा रमण जय जय प्रभुपाद जयो श्रीला प्रभुपाद नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल। श्री श्री राधा रमन लाल जी की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि
हरि हरि बोल हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you, Samantha ji. Very nice and melodious sound bhajan you have done. Thank you very much. Am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Please give thanks to Varsha Mataji today. Really, she sang very nice melodious bhajan today, right? Radha Raman
Yes.
Hari Bol.
Agree.
Touched my heart. Thank you, Mataji. And once again, thank you for Varsha Mataji, because whatever I'm going to present, that is prepared by the Varsha Mataji. Yesterday I came from the yatra. I was not having time. I had to prepare also. So I took help from Varsha Mataji, and she is always ready to help me. Not help me, she is helping everyone. So thank you again, Varsha Mataji, for helping me. And because of the lacking of time, I was collecting the materials from here and there. So maybe like content will be not in a very order. So please forgive me. I could not arrange. I could not get much time to arrange all those things. So maybe some contents will be here and there. But yeah, it's a lot contents is there. So whatever it is, it is. I hope it will help. It will listen. Yes. So we will start with this. Let me share my screen.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you please mute everybody because there's a lot of disturbance in when you were talking.
Can you please mute yourself? Yes, thank you. Some technical issue is there. I'm not able to on my video. I don't know. Wait 1 minute. Yes. Varsha Mataji, screen is visible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Yes, Chandan Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, how are you?
Fine, Prabhuji.
And we will pray for Geeta Mataji. She is going regularly, like her health is not well. I came to know from the Varsha Mataji. Okay, so in the last we will pray for her, each and everyone. Devotees praise really very helpful for devotees. So she is going under some health challenges. We will pray for her.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Discharged from hospital and back at home. Thank you
Yeah,
for your
Mataji.
praise.
I will talk to you, Mataji. I yesterday only I came to know, like you are not well again. You were admitted to the hospital. I feel
Yes,
very
sir.
bad. But yeah, Lord is there. The one hope is there.
Yes, yes.
So today's topic is we have already covered 4 topics. Govindji, Madan Mohan, so Prabhuji has already taken, and the classes and very wonderful class and realizations. Today we are going to learn and read about the Radha Ramanji. It's a really wonderful deity, and I feel that the Radha Raman deity, Radha Raman Lal is it's not only a deity form. He interacts with the devotees, whoever has gone, whatever he is having the mood, in the same mood, Radha Raman Lal, Radha Ramanji reciprocates with the devotee in the same way. So he is very active deity. It's not like simply standing, it's a very active deity, live deity. So only we should have some pure heart to interact with him, and he reciprocates immediately. So really, I like Radha Ramanji, and by luckily I got my Bhakti Vriksha name is also Radha Raman. So it's all glories to Radha Ramanji, Radha Raman Lal. Now see Radha Raman Lal DT is installed. It's not installed. It's a Swambhu DT, and how it appeared because of the Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So before going into the Radha Raman Lalji and his pastimes and how this deity appeared Swambhu Swambhu, but it appeared, how it appears, what are the past tense. Before that, we will be listening a little bit about the Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So because of him only Radha Raman Lalji appeared. So Gopal Bhatt Goswami is a very, very wonderful devotee of the Lord, and he is a Manjari in the eternal pastimes of Mother Radharani and Krishna in eternal Vrindavan. So he is a Manjari. I think everyone knows about the Manjari. Manjari is like assistants of Mother Radharani. So whenever Mother Radharani goes for the conjugal pastimes of Krishna and Radharani for Ras Lila, and for any time Radharani goes to meet Krishna, so Radharani has to dress up nicely. So Manjaris helps to dressing up Radharani. So they are the assistants. So in the eternal pastimes, so that is the Manjari, and in the pastimes in the Golok Vrindavan Dham, Gopal Bhatt Goswami is a Puna Manjari. So he's a very, very powerful devotee, and because of that, Radharamanji appeared, and he is giving darshan to now itself. There is no difference between like the Radharamanji, he is in Vrindavan and he is on our screen, because he is a live deity. So it's not like our photo. So there is a difference. It's a Lord's photo, like deity's photo. So there is no difference. So if you are taking darshan here and you are taking darshan in the Vrindavan, I believe that's the same. So please have gratitude in our heart to, because we are going to listen about his devotee, pure devotee, Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So definitely he will bless us. We are going to be blessed today. So Gopal Bhatt Goswami, from his childhood days, he born in a very pure Brahmin family in South India, in Rang Kshetra. Rangam, see, we all know, right? Sri Ranga temple. Sri Ranga temple, it is in South India. So his father, Venkata Bhatt.
Tirchinapalli, near Tirchinapalli.
Yes, Mataji. So his father name was Venkat Bhatt, and his two uncles were also there, Perumal Bhatt and Thirumala Bhatt. Perumal Bhatt later became Prabodhanand Saraswati Maharaj. He is one of the greatest acharyas in our lineage, and later this Gopal Bhatt Goswami took initiation from the Prabodhanand Saraswati, his own uncle. So these three brothers, Venkata Bhatt and Prabodhanand Saraswati and Thirumala Bhatt, these three were priests in the Sri Rangam area, Sri Rang temple, and he was the Gopal Bhatt Goswami was the son of the eldest brother Venkata Bhatt. And when Gopal Bhatt Goswami was only 7 years old, that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji, after the sannyas, he took sannyas. So total sannyas, before sannyas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji stayed 24 years, and after sannyas 24 years, total 48 years. So after sannyas, he went to Puri and stayed 24 years. Out of that 24 years, 6 years he was moving all around the South India area. Completely, he was moving for 6 years in South India. He went for the preaching purpose. So when he started to South India for the preaching, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was alone. So he reached to the Sri Rangam Kshetra, and he saw that beautiful temple of the Lord Vishnu. Lakshmi Narayan temple is there in the Sri Ranga Kshetra. Okay, so he took the Ashnan in Kaveri Nadi, and he went to the temple, he took the darshan, and he was doing ecstatic kirtan dancing there. So main priest was Venkata Bhatt. He is the father of Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So Gopal Bhatt Goswami, sorry, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is doing the kirtan and dancing and doing the kirtan in very ecstatic mood. And at the same time, Venkata Bhatt was offering the arati to the Lord. Venkata Bhatt was not focusing on the arati because, see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is himself Bhagwan. And then Bhagwan is himself coming and dancing and doing kirtan and singing. Then he was not able to focus on the deity. So he was doing arti like this and seeing that said Mahaprabhu was doing kirtan and dancing. So he was doing arti like this and he was seeing like this. So because he liked too much, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji, when he was going through the jungle, I'm telling you one past tense, not related to this past time. So he was going to the jungle in Jharkhand very long time back. So he was asking to elephants, lions, speak Hari Hari. So lion, elephants were saying Hari Hari, Hari Hari, like that, Krishna, Krishna. So see how much powerful, because he is the Bhagwan. So see, if Bhagwan himself is dancing and doing kirtan, so who will not be attracted to him? So Venkata Bhatt was so much attracted and he was pleased to see him. So he thought, I will render some service to this sannyasi. He was not knowing that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Bhagwan, but by seeing his appearance was like that. So he thought, I will render some service to this sannyasi. And he went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he requested, please come and stay in our house and give some chance to render service unto you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji, actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji's main purpose to come in this area to choose his devotee, Gopal Bhatt Goswami, because he is the Bhagwan and he is knowing my one of the greatest devotee is staying in his area. So he transformed the heart of Venkata Bhatta. Okay, so he was waiting for that and he immediately accepted that request and he went to the Venkata Bhatta and Gopal. Gopal Bhatt Goswami also, he came in front of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and as soon as he saw, he was in the different world. So in our India, like in villages, we have seen that. I don't know. I think you all might have experienced it. Any sadhu or any priest, sannyasi comes, we take water in the pot and we wash the feet. So and after that we sprinkle the water in our houses, or people drink also. So he was like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so beautiful and ecstatic. So after washing the feet of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Venkata Bhatta took that water and sprinkle everywhere, and he drink also, and he give some drops of that Charanamrit to Gopal Bhatt Goswami also. As soon as Gopal Bhatt Goswami drink that Charanamrita, he started singing, doing kirtan like anything. Only 7 years old boy, 7 years. And this is the event in 1510. And Gopal Bhatt Goswami took birth in 1503. So he was only 7 years old boy. He was not knowing much about the kirtan and all, but as soon as he drank that Charanamrita, 7 years old boy started doing kirtan, ecstatic kirtan, Harinam. He started taking Harinam and fainted. Because he was the Jiva of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So only one touch was required, and the touch went through the Charanamrita. So what happened? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu put his lotus feet on the head of that small boy, 7 years old boy, Gopal Bhatt Goswami. His name was Gopal only that time. He was not Goswami. So his name was Gopal. So he put his lotus feet on the head of the Gopal, and he got up. And from that day, his life changed. He has started rendering services to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because Venkata Bhatt told, please stay more days in my house. And every time, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying, see, I'm a sannyasi, let me go. But Venkata Bhatt was saying, the father of Gopal, please stay some more time. Like that. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also wanted to stay. Okay, so like that, some days passed, and in between, like Chaturmasas came. Chaturmasa, the rainy season. So generally, in our country, earlier days, not nowadays, earlier days, in Chaturmasa, wherever the sannyasis were moving all over the India, all over the villages here and there. But when Chaturmasa starts, wherever the sannyasis are there, they will stay there. They will preach in that same village, and they will like cook all the like food materials will be arranged by the village, and the villagers will get the benefit of the association of the sadhus, and sadhus will be benefited with the some like food and all, because they are not earning, right? So both should be benefited. So villagers are benefited in the terms of sadhu sangha, and sadhus are getting the food stuffs and all, so that they can cook and have prasadam like that. So on the request of Venkata Bhatta, Venkata Bhatta told, now it's a Chaturmas already started. Now you are a sannyasi. You should not go here and there. So please wait. Please stay in our house and bless this area, and we will get more like chance to serve you. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji accepted the request of Venkata Bhatt, and after that he has stayed in the same house 4 months again, and he preached all over the like area, what whoever has come. But his main focus, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's main focus on the Gopal. So Gopal also too much attached to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was listening all the katha pastimes and all the things. He was too much attached. And one day, like Gopal Bhatt Goswami, like a small boy, Gopal thought that the Mahaprabhu, we don't know, like from how in the mind, the small boy in the mind, that idea came. Because after sannyas, Mahaprabhu was saved, the hairs gone, the baldness was there, like ganja. But before that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was having very beautiful, long, black, curly hair, and his appearance was so much good, so much beautiful, like that. We can't imagine we can't express in the words. So Gopal, that small boy thought, I could not see that form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before before the sannyas. He was thinking like that. So in the night, that Gopal, that boy, saw the dream. In that dream, Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji has shown his beautiful, long, black, curly hair, and he is doing kirtan with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with Nityanand Prabhu and Advaita Acharya, and that Gopal is also doing the kirtan. In his dream, he is doing the kirtan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Bhagwan. He came to know, like, this is the wish of my devotee, and he fulfilled that wish. And after that, like he was seeing that dream, and immediately like dream broken, and he went to the rushed into the room where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was sleeping in the night time, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is staying in his house only. So when he went, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was awakened that time, and he showed his Radhe Shyam form to Gopal Bhatt Goswami, the small boy Gopal. He showed the Radhe Shyam beautiful form, and he put the Dandvat, that small boy. And after that, fully surrendered, that Gopal, that boy fully surrendered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Even he was more liking than any Lord Krishna. For him, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was everything, because he was knowing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is nothing but the Bhagavan only. But he was not following that much Krishna's form, Radhe Syam form. He was attached, more and more attached to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's form, Gauranga form. And this way, like 4 months passed, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that time came, like Chaturmas also went away. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji started going, leaving that area. But again, Venkatacharya and Venkata Bhatt and Gopal, they were telling, no, no, don't go. But this time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji told, no, I have to go. And but he gave instruction to Gopal, because Gopal was also ready to go. Then he told, see, your parents are old in age, so serve your parents. Once your parents are like finishing the pastimes on this earth, means going back to the Godhead in the eternal, he is leaving this earth, then you come to Vrindavan, and my two devotees are there in the Vrindavan, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Okay, so you serve your parents. Once they are departing to the Swarga, then you come to Vrindavan and meet my devotees, Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami. But for that time, we have to live in your house and serve your parents. Don't marry. He told, don't marry and come after that. So like that, 20 years passed. 20 years passed, and after 20 years passed, here like Gopal's father and like mother, parents became very, very old, and they died. And Gopal started for the Vrindavan. He took the initiation from his uncle Prabodhanand Saraswati. His name was Peru Malla Bhatta, and he left for the Vrindavan, and he went Vrindavan and meet to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. Meanwhile, in these 20 years, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went back to he completed complete South India Yatra in 6 years, and went back to again Jagannath Puri, and he wrote later to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami in Vrindavan. See, one day my one student will come to you. I don't know when, but he will come to you. Please treat him as your younger brother, and he will assist you. So Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami also, they were waiting for that boy. So after 20 years, as soon as that Gopal, that boy, went to Vrindavan, and he met Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, and then Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, already they were knowing someone has to come. So again, he replied back. They replied back, Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. See, long time back you had told that your student will come. Now he has come, and we have accepted him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very, very happy, very, very happy, because his own person has come to Vrindavan, because he was feeling Gopal Bhatt Goswami his own person, because he is 7 years old boy that time. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji went stayed 4 months in his house, so he took in his lap also Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So fortunate soul, right? So Bhagwan is taking like in his lap, and he is like playing with him. So he was very, very attached to that small boy Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So he became very happy, and again instructed Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, please treat him as your younger brother. It should not feel anything, any problem. Take care of him nicely, like that. After that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji sent his Anga Vastra, paraphernalia, and mat, chatai. On that he was sitting and worshipping something as a gift to Gopal Bhatt Goswami. He was in Jagannath Puri, but from there he somehow parceled to the Gopal Bhatt Goswami as a token of gift. Since you have come, he is a sannyasi, right? He can't give money and all. So whatever he is having precious, See, the Bhagwan ka vastra is also kind of prasadam, right? So he sent whatever he was having. He sent the ang vastra and paraphernalia, some mat and all important. Still, if we are going today for the darshan in the temple, we can see those things because Gopal Bhatt Goswami reserved those things and is still there. I think so, because in one of the lecture I was listening, it's still there, the Ang Vastra of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We can have darshan. So, like that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gopal Bhatt Goswami went Vrindavan, met Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, accepted the gift from the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and and Rupa Gopal Bhatt Goswami started helping Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. How he was helping? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ji has ordered Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami to find out all the pastime places of the Lord Krishna. Whatever we can see in the Vrindavan, so many temples, so many pastime places. 500 years, 400 years back, those were not there because Lord Krishna's pastimes happened 5,000 years ago. So in this 5,000, 4,900, 900 years, in this span, all the pastimes places, everything either went inside the earth or Mughal came and destroyed. Something happened. There was no footprint. Nothing was there. But so this is the reason Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is told to Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, go and search those places, establish there the mandirs, temples. Okay, find those places, establishes the mandir, temples, and wrote the scriptures so that all the things will be revived and the coming persons will be benefited. Like us, we are now, we can go and see those temples, deities, and we are reading whatever it is. It's all because of these Goswamis, Sat Goswamis, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Gopal Bhatt Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami. These are the Goswamis. They wrote each and everything. And after that, time by time, all the Vaishnavas read those things, verses, and translated. Now it is in front of us in the form of whatever we see, Bhagavad Gita and whatever it is, Upanishad. Everything was lost. They revived everything. So it's a great work. So Gopal Bhatt Goswami was helping Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, and he also written some books, Laghu, Hari Vilas Bhakti, and after that Sanatana Goswami elaborated that one. Writing wise, Gopal Bhatt Goswami did not do much things as Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and Jiva Goswami, very small work. But yeah, he assisted a lot of things to Jiva Goswami also, and Rupa Goswami, Sanatana. He was as assistant, like kind of thing. But he was always feeling the separation because he went to Vrindavan, but he didn't find Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the Puri, and he was feeling so much intense separation from the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How I'll see him? So one day he saw one dream, and in the dream Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and told that, see, there is no difference between me and the Lord. Okay, Krishna, whatever you are seeing here. So, but still he was more attached to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told in the dream only, okay, go in the Gandaki river. It is in Nepal, and you will get something there. You will get your hari. He told the exact word, you will get your hari. Go and you will get your hari in Gandaki river. So all the way, Gopal Bhatt Goswami went to Nepal, and he was taking one day the bath in the Gandaki river. So he put his kamandlu into the water and doing like that ashnan. So one sila came. So he thought, what is that sila? So he thrown aside that sila, and again he put the kamandlu for taking the water so that he can pour the water on his head for taking bath. So again that like a stone piece came. So he again pour all the water with that stone. So like that 12 times happened. So he remembered. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had told that you will find Hari, and he saw that those stones are not the simple stones. They are the Damodar Sila. They are the what we call
Shaligram Shila.
Shaligram.
yeah, Saligram Sila. Sorry, thank you for reminding me. Those are the not simple Sila, the Saligram Sila. Then he remembered the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For this very reason, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has sent me. So he took those all 12 Saligram Silas and he came back happily again in Vrindavan and started worshipping. But there was no temple that time. So he was sitting under one tree and he made one potli, you know, like one piece of cloth, and he kept all the stones and tied, and he like tied in the branch of the tree, and like jhula we press from this side, and jhula swings, right? Swings like this, like this, like this, like this. So he put all the like stones, saligram silas in one cloth and tied, and he was doing swings, jhula like that. And he was whenever the time of, as soon as he was getting morning, he is taking all the silas, worshipping, and whatever he has offering as a food. After that, he is again hanging those all 12 saligrams in the branch of that tree. Like that, all the day was going on. But one day he thought, I wish like my saligram also would have some hands and legs, some deity form. I don't know, like how I'm simply like I'm worshipping a stone pieces. Somehow in his mind this came. So and this desire became very, very intense with time passes. So one day, what happened?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Prabhuji, it will be good if you can move the slides along with the pastimes
Oh,
that you're sharing.
sorry, I flow like that and I didn't. Sorry, thank you, Mataji. You remembered me. I don't know where I am.
Yes, Prabhuji, here. This is about the slide which you were explaining about the Shila, Saligrama Shila.
Yeah, Nepal.
Next
It's,
slide.
yeah, now I
Next
think I
slide.
saw. Yeah, this is the Radharaman Narsimha. Yeah, Narsimha. I'm going to start the Narsimha Chaturdasi only. Yeah. So, so this desire became very, very intense in his heart. He was thinking like how my Saligram Sila become the deity like that. And because he wanted to worship in the form of deity, but the Saligram Sila is just like round shape Sila. So, but what he can do? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu again came in his dream, and he told that one day, like your one of the Saligram Sila will transform in the deity, but it depends upon your desire and your devotional service towards this Saligram Sila. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left like that. So he was waiting for that day when my Saligram Sila will transform in the form of deity. So what happened? Like one day, Narsimha Chaturdasi, the day like Narsimha Bhagwan appeared. That is the Narsimha Chaturdasi day. So that day, Bhagwan appeared. One businessman appeared with cloths, and he used to give cloths to the all Goswamis and in the temples. So the cloths were related to the Lord's cloth, so that he can that Lord can be dressed up with those clothes. We can see this blue and these jewelries and whatever it is. So he was supplying free of cost. That businessman, he was from the Punjab, and he was supplying to the temples the free of cost to all Goswamis, all the priests like that. So that businessman came to Gopal Bhatt Goswami also and to offer his clothes, but he told, what I will do with this clothes? My deity is only around, say, Saligram Sila only. My deity is not having any head and all, leg, foot, nothing. Where I will put those things? So, but he told, no, please accept it. So somehow Gopal Bhatt Goswami accepted it, and what happened? It's a Narsimha Chaturdasi. So Narsimha, the day of Narsimha Chaturdasi, thus businessman and Gopal Bhatt Goswami started narrating and remembering the past times of Narsim Dev, how Narsim Dev came from the pillar. So Gopal Bhatt Goswami thought, oh, Narsim Dev, that Prahlad, he belongs to the demon family, and he called Bhagwan, and Bhagwan came from the pillar. But I'm belong to a Brahmin family, and I'm calling my Bhagwan to come out from the one that Saligram Sila, and he is not coming. What is the meaning of my life? And he told that to Saligram Sila, see, tomorrow you have to appear. Otherwise, what I will do? I will give my life. It's a commitment he did. How I will give the life? I will put all the Saligram Silas, tie, and I will put in my neck region, and I will jump in the Yamuna river, and I will die like that. And next morning, after that he slept. Next morning he woke up, went to the Jamuna river, and he came back. He came back and he saw that miracle. One Saligram stone just divided in two pieces, and from that this beautiful deity, now it is in front of our eye. That beautiful deity appeared, the Radha Ramanji. And he saw this beautiful deity, and he became mad. He ran towards the Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. He called all the Goswami, Damodar Bhatt Goswami, Damodar Goswami, everyone he called Jiva Goswami. And so, see, I was dreaming, I was desiring like that, and it fulfilled. Chaitanya Mahaprabhuji also told me, now it fulfilled. He was very happy. And how this deity was named Radharaman? Because this place was near to the Nidhivan. And Nidhivan, there the pastimes of Mother Radharani happened. So Goswamis called this deity, named this deity as a Radharaman, because this deity, Radharaman means who resides in the heart of Radharani. So this deity became the Radharaman. Bolo Radharaman ki jai. And this dt is very small, only this is 4 angul, so this is like that 12 angul dt, very small dt. And this dt is not treated like a bhagwan. This dt is treated like a small child. Still in the Vrindavan temple, Radha Ramanji is worshipped like a small baby. So Pujari Goswamis take care like a small baby. How he will feed, like a small baby drinks the milk and all. Like that, all the pujaris treats him. A small baby kind of, not like he is Swarat Bhagwan. He can do everything. No, Pujari always thinks that he can't do anything. He is my small baby. And very nice worship. We are going to see how the worship standard is there in the Radharaman temple. So this way, Radha Ramanji appeared, and the worship starts from the same day, Radha Ramanji. The day like Radha Ramanji appeared there in the temple, Gopal Bhatt Goswami enchanted the mantras, and fire appeared. And from that fire, he cooked the prasad for the Radha Ramanji, and whatever he was having that time. Of course, he was a sannyasi. He might not have like milk and lot of things, but whatever he was having that time, Gopal Bhatt Goswami, he cooked and offered his arti, everything done by that fire only, and you will be very, very surprised. Still, that in the now it's a form of kitchen. Still, that fire is not went off, because there is no, like in the kitchen of Radha Ramanji, nobody used the matches and matches and all. The 500 years back, Gopal Bhatt Goswamis had produced that fire. Is still the same fire is continuing, and today also with the same kitchen, in the same fire, all the prasad, everything is being cooked with the same fire. Nobody uses the fire from the outside. No matches, no gas, nothing, no upla, no wooden, no coal, nothing. The same fire is being used, same fire, same, the continuously it's that kitchen is firing with the that enchanted fire. It's not a simple fire, otherwise somehow it will go up, but it's enchanted, that produced by the Gopal Bhatt Goswami. So amazing thing, right? We can't, our brain can't conceive.
Hare
And
Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
yes,
Chandan Prabhu.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Prabhuji. So another 5 minutes, you will be able to wrap up.
Yes, Prabhu, I will try. I think I took more time.
Prabhuji, just little quickly so that we can go to breakout room and do the other session. Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhu, only as a few devotees is there. How many devotees? 29. Okay, Prabhu, I will try. Give me 5-10 minutes more, Prabhu. 10 minutes minimum. Okay, I will try to wrap up. Okay. So after that, what happened? In the so people knows that this DT is Swambhu. So even in the modern time, also a lot of scientists and other persons came to prove that whether it is really like a Swambhu or what. So in the under the surveillance of the Pujari, scientists came and see, they didn't find any carving sign and all, anything, nothing is there in that DT. So it's proven that it's the DT is Swambhu. It's not a simple DT. So this is the Radha Raman temple, and the DT of Radha Raman. So now we are going to see some amazing facts about the Radha Ramanji, because yes. Can you mute yourself? Haribol. So I have noted down here also. It's noted down. So here. So Sri Radha Raman Lal Ji Swambhu self-manifested deity that we have already seen, and Sri Radha Ramanji's deity is the smallest deity in the Vrindavan, and how much it is? 12 angul, only 12, like this. This is 4 and 8, so 12 angul, and it is treated as a, not as a like Bhagwan, so a small baby. He is treated like a small baby. And this merchant pastime already we have seen, and Gopal Bhatt Goswami, all those things. Now Radha Raman, yes. So we have seen that in earlier classes, Prabhuji was taking Govindji and Madan Mohan, those deities, because of the Mughal went to Jaipur. But this Radha Ramanji deity never left the Vrindavan. Still, the deity was Radha Raman Lalji. He was in the Vrindavan. Still, he is giving darshan in the Vrindavan. Pujaris, Goswamis saved somehow this deity. They hide this deity in the Radha Ramanji in a well, and today also this well is there, and somehow it happened. And we can, if we are going there, we can see, and we can go and see that well. Still, it is there. And about Prasad of Radha Ramanji temple, that's called Pulia Prasad and Amrita Keli Prasad. So this Prasad is very, very like amazing. You will not find this Prasad anywhere in the world. And if you are trying to cook this Kulia Prasad in your house, you will not get that taste also. So something is there with this deity, because this Kulia Prasad, it's a Kulia, you know, right? The wooden pot, a small wooden pot, in that it looks like rubbery milk, made up of milk, but it's not made up of milk. It's not a rubbery, but looks like that. Especially it is called the Kulia Prasad, and this Kulia Prasad is offered to the Lord. So 4 times offering happens, and I have written how this 4 times, and all the 4 times it is called Bal Bhog. The morning, as soon as 5 o'clock, Lord wake up, and he does the Manjan, Datman, and after that Bal Bhog happens, and after that Raj Bhog happens, and evening time we give to Lord Utthapan Bhog, snacks, and in the night time before sleeping Bayalu Bhog, and just before the sleeping we offer hot milk also to the Lord, because he is a small boy kind of. So we offer the milk also, hot milk, so that he will get nice sleep. Again, he will wake up in the morning after doing that one, and he will take bath from the Yamuna river, and after that bhoga offering, and very special like kind of arti also happens to the Lord. So 6 kind of arti happens. So morning time, Mangla Aarti happens. So in this Mangla Aarti, so the peculiarity of this Aarti is all the Aartis will have different number of battis, lamps. So in Mangla Aarti, in that temple, 3 battis, 3 lamps are used. Next Aarti happens Dhoop Aarti, and on that Dhoop Aarti only 1 lamp is used. And after the Sringar Aarti happens, gradually after 2 hours, 3 hours, this Aarti happens in complete 12 hours. Morning, after getting up to the, before sleeping, 6 times Aarti happens. So third Aarti happens, Sringar Aarti, in that 5 lamps are used. After that Raj Bhog Aarti happens, again in that 5 lamps are used. Again Dhoop Aarti happens, 1 Aarti is used. Sandhya Aarti, Sam ko 9 lamps are used, and Sayan Aarti, in that 3 lamps are used. So these are the standards of Aarti and Bhoga, and some of the things we can't offer to the Radha Ramanji, like aloo, potatoes, govis, hing, lal mirch, red chilies, carrot, and some kind of sendha namak, like rock salt. These kind of things is never used in the prasad of, in the bhoga of the Radha Ramanji. So the standard of worshipping of Radha Raman is very high, and very in a peculiar way we do worship. And this prasad is like bhoga is also, Kulia bhoga is also very special, and something we don't offer to the Lord. So and one more thing I want to tell you.
Please change the slide, Prabhu.
I think that slide is over. Mataji has prepared, but I wrote something else from my side also.
Okay.
So something here I wanted to show you. So time is also going. Now it's going to 6. We'll wrap up, Prabhu. I will wrap up in another 5 minutes. Okay, Prabhu. Okay. So one more thing about this DT. It is written, I have written in the class, that this DT is Radha Raman DT, Radha Raman Lal DT is very special, because if you see the DT, then that mouth, that face of the DT is like a Govind Dev Ji, and the Vakshasthala, the chest area is like the Gopinath Ji, and the lotus feet is just like a Madan Mohan. So it is told that if you are not having much time to take a darshan of all the deities, then if you are taking darshan of only Radha Ramanji, you are taking darshan of actually 4 deities. So it's a very live deity, and and the mixture of Radha Ramanji, Govind Devji, Radha Govind Devji, Radha Ramanji, Radha Madan Mohanji, and Radha Gopinathji. So if you want to take advantage of all the deities in one deity, then you have to go and see the Radha Raman Lal. That much a special deity he is. So he reciprocates. And one more thing, if you go there in the temple, so Radharani, there is some stone pieces there. On that Radha is written. There is no deity of Radha there, and Radha is written, and there is no difference between name and the form. So, and you will see in that temple with cloth, it's wrapped like cover. So that is actually Radharani, and he is Radharani is seeing towards the Radha Ramanji. Radha Rani is seeing Radha Raman. And what happens when Radha Raman realized that Radha Raman is seeing him? So Radha Raman starts laughing. So you will see sometimes in the deity, you will visualize that Radha Ramanji teeth is visual. Sometimes you will go and take darshan. That time Radha Ramanji teeth you will not able to see, and sometimes you will be able to see. So it's a very miraculous thing. Nobody can understand. But Acharya says that since Radha Rani is seeing him, and Radha Raman becomes very happy and he starts laughing, so you can see his teeth. Sometimes you will not be able to see, sometimes you will be able to see. This is the reason Acharya has given. So the fortunate people will be only able to see his teeth, and sometimes not also. It depends on his mood, Radha Ramanji mood. And one peculiar thing, this about the Kuliya Prasad, whoever has got this Kuliya Prasad is a really very, very fortunate soul, because all the Kuliya Prasad is touched from the lip of the Lord and distributed. So rarely people get it, but whoever it gets, it's a very, very rare soul. 2-3 also pastimes are there, but don't have time. What to do? Prabhu, Sarvanath Prabhu, how much time we have?
Prabhuji, we have no, we have chanting, and then we have to go to our breakout room session, and then Narasimha.
Okay, some more time we will go and see the past times.
We can
okay.
run another session, yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So what to do? I prepared a lot, and now time is not there.
You can share, Prabhuji. Yes, you can share.
Yeah, but I will share. I will have to make this PPT, and I can share. But really, I was also enjoying. I was feeling, and this was my first time session I have given. If I have done any mistakes, all the senior Vaishnavas are there. Please forgive me. I need your blessing so that I can render service. And so, any mistake is happened, please forgive me. First time this kind of class I have given. So definitely some mistakes has been done. Please forgive me. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
after that we will go for chanting. And any question or any realization or any comments, please. Most welcome. Or any realization or any comments.
Bolo mama. Mama. Om Purnamada.
Hare Krishna. So I think we will quickly go for chanting. So Prabhu, can you share that one?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji, for a wonderful pastime. Okay.
Sorry, Prabhu, I have taken more time.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji. So I'll read this one, the nectar of the holy name, before we go proceed to chanting. So all processes of devotional service must be preceded and followed by kirtana, which is the most important process. So Lord Chaitanya to Satyaraja. So one can complete the 9 processes of devotional service simply by chanting the holy name. The 9 devotional processes such as Sravana and Kirtana can all be attained at once if one simply chants the holy name of the Lord offenselessly. So in this regard, Srila Jiva Goswami states in his book, Bhakti Sandarbha, Yadapi anya bhaktim kalau kartabya ta kirtana bhakti samyogenaiva. Out of the 9 processes of devotional service, kirtana is very important. Srila Jiva Goswami therefore instructs that the other processes such as archana, vandana, dasa, and sakhya should be executed, but they must be preceded and followed by kirtana, the chanting of the holy name. So we have therefore introduced this system in all our centers. Archana, Arti, Bhoga, offering, deity dressing and decorations are all preceded and followed by the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, 15.107. Okay, Prabhuji, so we'll move to chanting session and then we'll go to respective breakout room. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. No sound, Prabhu.
One minute, Prabhuji.
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram
Other devotees are still in the breakout room?
Other groups have also not come in.
We finished today earlier. It's a very small topic was there.
Yeah. But very interesting.
Yeah. So what doctors told Mataji this time?
Angiogram they did, and then they said stent has to be put, and angioplasty was done, stent was put. They kept me for 3.5 days, and they discharged me. I have to go for regular checkups.
So, like in angiography, what is the result?
There was 80% block. Only 30% of my heart is functioning. So I am on medication. It's okay. Lord is there to take care of me. Actually, I went in for treatment for cough. They said too much water retention in the lungs. So heart is not working. That's why you're coughing. It's not due to cold or anything. No, nothing like phlegm accumulation. It is water accumulation. They removed the water, and then my cough reduced. And then they said you can do angiogram and see what is wrong. So they did angiogram, and then they gave me time to think over, because I was not mentally prepared for that angiogram and all that. Result will nothing be, there will not be any blockage because you're not having any symptom. So, but then when they did the angiogram, they found 80%, one big blockage was there in the main artery. So they said, you decide. So they did it. And by God's grace, I became all right. Only regular follow-up and should be there, and medicine should be continued without fail.
That is there, Mataji. Please continue with the medicine.
Yeah. And you people's prayers are always their best wishes. So I don't have any fear now.
all Mataji, Bhagwan is there, Lord Krishna is there to save us.
Yeah, correct. Others have not yet joined in, Prabhuji. What happened? That other groups also are not there.
All are there. I think doing the class.
They have not finished their class, I think.
Hope so. They will come in some time. In I think 1 or 2 minutes, everyone will be coming.
That's okay. This is our time for Krishna. We can wait. Sudhir Gopal Prabhuji is not there today.
Mataji, he is taking another class.
Oh, okay.
Because he will be coming soon. He will be joining our team. He's a very senior, right? So he has to take care of all.
Yeah.
Everyone.
We feel the session is complete if he shows his face for a second also.
Yeah.
I attended his Thursday Kathamrita session from the hospital.
Yeah.
From the beginning, I could not attend because the doctors were there seeing how to relieve me and all that, whether to relieve me or not. But after they went, I switched on. Srinivas Prabhuji has also not joined.
Oh, I don't know why. When Gita, so Varsha Mataji, I had told then everything listened, no? That come to the main room, we will discuss
Yeah,
there.
but usually when you get message comes, leave the break room. That message did not come. But since you said, I press that leave, and then it leave. That otherwise comes two message comes. Once leave and once leave the break room. But today only leave was there. Only when you press it, both the messages I could see. I think people got confused or what, I don't know. Varsha Mataji is also not to be seen.
Okay. Everyone will come in sometime.
Yeah, they'll come. We can wait. No problem.
Yes. No, Vedamani Mataji came.
Yeah, correct, correct.
Vedamani Mataji?
Yeah, I'm there, Prabhuji.
So Varsha Mataji is still there in the breakout room? But
No. Some, I think some by name ISKCON Whitefield, it is there like that.
Yeah, because Vedamani, I think Varsha Mataji left.
Varsha Mataji left, I think so.
Yeah, so maybe something is there. She was telling me some work is there like that.
Okay.
So he might have left.
But other groups have to join in, no? This is the main session room, no?
Yeah, everyone will be joining. Everyone will be joining in some time. Because I could able to see all are green. So all are attending the session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They could not finish the session.
Okay.
So I will tell you one pastime of Radha Ramanji.
Yeah.
So what happened once, there is a tradition in Radha Ramanji temple. Whoever the pujari, whenever the pujari goes to the Mangla Aarti, okay. So just before the Radha Ramanji deity, there is a curtain, and before curtain the main door is there. So tradition is open the main door. After that, you have to put 3 times clapping tali, like this 3 times. Then you have to open the remove the curtain, and after that you can have the darshan of the Lord. So one day what happened, it was pujari forget to put the tali. So he opened the door and he didn't put the tali, he didn't clap, and simply removed the curtain. So that time, and Lord was not aware, Lord was knowing that someone will, before coming, this is a tradition, pujari will clap. So pujari didn't clap, he forget. And that time, Radha Ramanji was he was sitting with Radharan. So Radharani, how the Radharani was and Krishna was sitting together. So Radha Ramanji had spread his hand, and on that hand, Mother Radha has put his head, and she was lying down like that. So when Pujari didn't clap and opened the curtain, so in hurriness, what happened? He could not, like Radha Ramanji could not maintain his original posture, and his hand was still like spread. Because he had spreaded his hand, and on that hand, Mother Radha Rani has put his head. So he saw that deity. The deity was not in Tribhanga form, and hands are like folded, not folded, is spreaded. Means as he was sitting on the bed, the same form he gave darshan to the pujari, and it was not the usual form, it is different form. So pujari saw and he stunned, and he saw that, he realized he has done some mistake. He didn't clapped and went inside directly, and he fainted. He fainted half an hour, and everyone is waiting outside. Then now Mangla Aarti will start. Everyone is waiting for the pujari, and in the main hall, everyone is standing and waiting. Half an hour happened, 1 hour happened, and that pujari fainted. So someone like other temple person went inside, and he saw that temple, like pujari is fainted. Then somehow he got up, and then he told all the past times it happened. But by that time, Lord also realized and he corrected his form and he came to the usual form. But anyway, everyone believed that whatever Pujari told, and this is the past time. So whenever like we have done, whatever the deities we are going, we should not understand it's a made up of some simply a stone. It's a really deity. We should believe it. Then only the deity will also reciprocate. But what happens? Our heart has become very hard, and we didn't realize. We simply go for. I think people go for fun, for moving here and there. Okay, have darshan. That faith is not our heart. But once that faith is there in our heart, really you can see the God from your eye.